Hello, my name is Charlie. I am a chemist in the Dr. M classroom specializing in buoyancy. Today I am here to demonstrate how buoyancy works within an experiment. This experiment is called dancing raisins, and I will be explaining it in 3 different levels: elementary school, middle school, and high school. We will start with the elementary school student. This is an experiment where we submerge raisins in carbonated water. What do you think will happen to the raisins?
The raisins turn back into grapes.
Not quite. Roll the clip. I can see why you thought that, but really, once we add the raisins to the carbonated water, they'll start to float up to the top and then fall back down and do this over.
Oh, cool. Why does that happen?
The bubbles from the soda stick to the raisin, making it float to the top, and the bubbles are released into the air, which causes the raisins to float back down to the bottom.
Wow, I had no idea.
I am here with Zoe to talk about the dancing raisin experiment. Zoe, do you know what buoyancy is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard of that before.
Okay, well, buoyancy is the ability something has to float in water. From the dancing raisins experiment, what do you think caused the raisins to be more buoyant?
I think that the bubbles from the soda cause the raisins to float on top and become more buoyant.
That's exactly right. The bubbles from the carbonated drink stuck to the raisins. The carbonated bubbles like to stick onto rough surfaces and act like a life jacket to the raisins, thus floating up, and when the bubbles are released into the air, the life jacket pops, and the raisins sink to the bottom.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense to me now.
Finally, I will be talking with a high school student. I'm here with Elliott, a student of Dr. M's class. Elliott, could you please best explain what is happening here?
I think that the CO2 from the soda sticks on the raisins and causes them to float to the top until the CO2 is released, which causes them then to float back down to the bottom.
That's right. The CO2 forms on the raisins in the crevices and is trapped. The CO2 increases the buoyancy of the raisin and causes the raisin to float up to the top, where the CO2 can finally be released from the crevices of the raisin. Then, the raisins sink to the bottom and the cycle repeats. This process repeats until there is no more CO2 to be released from the soda.
Thanks for letting me know.
Anytime, pal. I think it's really important for students of all levels of understanding to be able to access and analyze experiments such as this one. Thank you all for watching, and see you on the flip side.